They say love changes people. That when it's true, it doesn't just make you happy. It makes you whole. As I stared at my ring each morning, a quiet smile on my lips, I realized Ken hadn't just given me a promise. He had given me peace. For years, I had chased after affection, confused pain for passion and loyalty for love. But with him, love was calm. It didn't shout, it didn't beg, it didn't demand proof. Simply was. After the proposal, life became a soft rhythm. Wedding plans, work, family introductions, and laughter that filled every weekend. Ken's family welcomed me warmly. His mother hugged me and said, "I've prayed for a woman who will remind my son to stay humble, yet loved. You are that woman." Those words struck deep. I didn't know whether to cry or smile, so I did both. For the first time in a long while, I wasn't trying to prove my worth. I was simply living it. But love, even the purest kind, doesn't erase your past. There were nights when I'd lie awake, thinking of Clement, my first love. Not with pain anymore but gratitude. He had been my first lesson in innocence. He showed me what it was to feel, to hope, and to lose. Then Fred, the storm that taught me resilience. He showed me what happens when love is confused for validation, when giving your all feels like bleeding quietly. And finally Ken, the calm after every storm. He didn't rescue me. He simply met me where I had already rescued myself. One evening, while sorting through old boxes, I found Clement's letters, yellowed, folded, tied together with a blue ribbon. I sat on the floor reading them one by one, smiling at how simple life once was. How he had once written, "You're my future, even if the world changes." It didn't sting anymore. It just reminded me how far I'd come, from a girl who didn't understand love to a woman who had learned its every shade. The wedding planning went smoothly, though not without its chaos. Bridesmaids arguing about dresses, aunties insisting on traditional customs, and me trying to stay sane through it all. Ken was my calm center through the madness. Whenever I got overwhelmed, he'd hold my hand and say, "Hey, it's not about the perfect day, it's about the right lifetime." And that always made me breathe again. The night before our wedding, I stood in front of my mirror, veil draped across my arm, and whispered to my reflection, "You made it." The girl who once cried herself to sleep over boys who didn't stay. The girl who used to question her worth. She was now standing tall, loved, valued, and finally understood. I realized that womanhood isn't something you step into when you get married or get a ring. It's when you finally learn to choose yourself first, even in love. It's when you stop chasing closure and start living peace. As I drifted to sleep that night, my heart was full, not of butterflies or fear, but of quiet certainty. Love, after all, wasn't about being chosen. It was about choosing someone and choosing yourself every single day.